Look at me, you don't have to look at this. Name, first, last, spell them both for me on camera.
Okay. Pastor, not Reverend. Walter, W-A-L-T-E-R. Chick, C-H-I-C-K. McGill, M-C, capital G-I-L-L.
Tell me what you're doing. I mean, obviously, you started in the East Coast. Tell me about this whole walking coast to coast. How did it get started?
Well, God called me to walk across America and pray for our nation. So this is a coast-to-coast national prayer walk, praying for our nation and each community that I walk through.
You're already towards the end here. I mean, this is kind of the final finish, would you say?
Final 150 miles or so. I'm pushing 3,100 miles now.
Tell me about the trip along the way, stories. I'm sure you got a bunch. Anything that sticks out?
Well, I've met a lot of different people. Hundreds of them who resonate with my cause to promote a new birth of freedom and integrity in America. I've met young people who have been in tears, who have asked their parents to stop the cars and come back and take a picture with me and shake my hand. I've had old people stop and try to give me money. This is not about money. This is about raising awareness. And so I can't say enough about Americans who have taken a great interest in what I'm doing.
Holding the huge American flag, obviously.
Well, I'm aspiring to be the first veteran in history to hand carry on foot Old Glory from sea to shining sea.
Where is the end? Where do you end at?
Final destination is Santa Monica Pier on April 29th at noon.
And you should make that no problem?
We have a couple of days spare just in case.
Awesome. Anything else you want to get across, you want our viewers to know about your cause and why you're doing it?
Well, you know, I'm a minister and a Vietnam veteran, and so I'm walking for God and country. I would like our nation to go back to the old principles that we were founded on. So I'm drawing attention to the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule, and our nation's founding documents.
Just a little bit ago, I mean, obviously I don't know how long ago, but you went by a military base. Did you get a little reaction from the Marines?
You know, it's a situation where I get a lot of salutes. You know, I salute every motorist and every person I see as a gesture of honor and respect toward my fellow Americans. And going through this area, I've received a lot of those salutes back. And seems to be very favorable acceptance. I actually dedicated the 29 Palms section to the U.S. Marine Corps.
Anything else you want to add? How many shoes have you gone through? I mean, you've walked a lot of miles.
I've actually used 10 pair of shoes and rotated them so that I haven't worn any out. I've actually donated 3 or 4 pair to good cause, but so far none have been worn out.
A lot of socks too, I assume you got?
A lot of smart wool socks.
I bet you all your days weren't like this, nice and sunny.
No.
When you got bad weather, what do you just keep marching through it? Tell me about that.
Well, it's very interesting. Out of 220 walk days, we've only missed 3 days because of weather, and that was because of heavy rain. And one time was because of icy roads. My support vehicle couldn't travel. But I myself have walked in heat indexes of over 100. I've walked in blizzards and sub-zero temperatures. I really don't like to have weather stop the mission.
So at least this ending part, you should have nice weather to the end.
We're considering pretty nice weather. Could be a little hot some days, but you know, this breeze makes up for it.
Today is a windy day in the next couple of days here in the desert, high desert, low desert. So.
Right. And I'm 69 years old, so you know, there's not a lot of things easy about this, but I'm just in obedience to God, trying to do what God asked me to do to bring America back to its roots.
Perfect. Thank you.